Welcome to week 2, everybody. This week you will be exploring your first full theory of personality. Um, Most personality theory textbooks begin with Sigmund Freud. Partly this is because Freud is often assumed to be kind of the person who created the first comprehensive or seemingly comprehensive theory of human personality. Others dispute that. Another reason why textbooks tend to start with Freud is because they tend to adopt a semi-chronological approach, and Freud tends to be identified as a starting point. That said, your textbook authors, Frager and Fadiman, they deviate from that timeline frequently and try to organize their theories uh, in some ways topically. So our first few theorists are considered to be basically psychoanalytic theorists. So they all tend to have some basic assumptions in common about internal dynamics and the way in which personality is internally structured. Some of the same kind of philosophical assumptions about how personality develops and so on. Each of them is unique, but the next few weeks we're going to be primarily looking at psychoanalytic type theories. Now, Freud, another reason the textbook authors tend to start with Freud is because you could argue, probably pretty successfully, that Freudian ideas have become woven into the fabric of Western thought. So whether you're talking about Western Europe, North America, even to some extent parts of Asia and South America, there's a strong influence of Freudian ideas that are just built into popular culture. You probably use words like anal retentive or defense mechanism, repression, denial, and so on with a regular, on the regular. Even the memes that you have access to very easily on the internet include a lot of Freudian ideology, like the one I have supplied here. So what you're going to be doing this week is taking a dive into who Freud was, what was his cultural context, when was he writing, and what were his ideas. And then finally, we'll talk about what are some of the positives, what are some of the negatives of the Freudian approach.